Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Financial News. I'm Ron Jankowski with Channel 4. Today being July 1st, 2019, we want to get you up to date.
And I'm Paul Municle with Ameriprise Financial, and I'm going to begin by letting you guys know that this current economic expansion that we're in, it's 120 months long now, and that now matches the longest period of uninterrupted growth in modern history.
Yay, so good for the market.
So that's going back since official measures have been available, of course, but the current expansion matches that of the March 1991 to March of 2001 period for its longevity, but it looks almost certain to achieve the crown on a standalone basis by making it to the end of this month at least. There are clear risks on the landscape as we look to continue the current period of growth, but we still believe the most likely scenario is one in which the U.S. economy remains in expansion mode for the intermediate term at least. We would still have a very long time to wait to take any type of record on a global basis for a developed economy. However, as Australia is currently in its 28th year of uninterrupted expansion. And as we've noted before, the slow and steady aspect of the current expansion has not led to the material imbalances that are normally common this deep into an economic expansion period. As we noted a few weeks ago, since the beginning of 2009, total consumer debt has increased by $1 trillion, or 7.9%, according to data from the New York Federal Reserve, while total personal income has grown by $5.8 trillion, or 47.3%. There's much more detail I can give on this topic, and if anyone would like more detail on it, feel free to reach out to me directly, and myself or my firm is happy to expand on it even further.
Okay, Paul, do you want to give your number if someone wants to give you a call?
Sure. We have lots of information on this topic. Call me directly at 708-226-3412.
And Ameriprise Financial had also gave us this input this morning to share with you S&P 500 to support everything Paul was just saying. The S&P 500 is a plus 18% year-to-date. Dow up 15% year-to-date. NASDAQ up 21% year-to-date. Here are three other markets that I think would be worthy of sharing with you. The financials are up 1%, a little over 1%, but year-to-date 17%. The Shanghai, China, of course they're going to be doing well, as you can imagine, is up currently a plus little over a quarter, 2.25%, for a year-to-date 23%. And the other thing that is affecting us at the pump is the crude. The crude oil is up 2.9%, as was the change, and it's up for a year-to-date 32.59%. Unbelievable, all these sectors doing this, just unbelievable moving forward.
It's been a good year so far.
Yes, and I'd like to see it go all year, not fail in the last 6 months. That's it for the financial news this morning. Stay with us. We're going to be talking to you about your money. Paul has a topic to cover. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying with us. We're back with your money, and Paul, of course, always has a topic to bring up. And today he's going to be talking about smart home buyers in a seller's market. Now, there's all kinds of things that I want to bring up. Paul, I'm going to let you take it from there.
Great. You know, buying a home for the first time in some U.S. markets is becoming increasingly challenging. So in competitive housing markets, the supply of available homes is tight, which means sellers often have the upper hand and home prices are rising above what is typically considered their fair value. If you are contending with a seller's market. Today we're going to go over a few tips to avoid overpaying for your first home.
Okay, tip number 1, do your homework.
That's good advice for anything you're going to do. But before you are ready to become a home buyer, study the market. Check out the neighborhoods you like and attend open houses. Get a feel for what's currently available and price ranges for various types of homes. Pay attention to the cost of your list of must-haves, whether it's a finished deck, maybe a certain type of hardware or hardwood floors throughout. Getting every item on your list may not be realistic for the price range, so be prepared to reevaluate after seeing a few options.
And what's really important is the next step is setting a budget, and it's important that you stay with that budget.
Exactly. Like, go figure, a financial advisor is suggesting sticking a budget and staying with it, but that's exactly what we're saying. You know, it can be tempting to go over budget in a highly competitive market. However, doing so can have ripple effects on your cash flow. Be realistic about the price range that works for you. Review your monthly budget and figure out what you can afford in terms of monthly payments. That's for principal, interest, property taxes, insurance, upkeep, and so on. Know what you have available for a down payment and determine the price range of houses that fits your budget.
Paul, isn't it really important that you really find a reputable realtor that you feel comfortable with?
It is. And people that watch our show know we always recommend working with an expert, whether it's an accountant, an attorney, and in this case, a realtor. So yes, find a reputable realtor. Look for a quality realtor who can help you feel confident throughout the process. A good realtor should take the time to truly understand what you're looking for in a home, the neighborhoods you prefer, and your price range. He or she should also be familiar with the current state of the housing market, where you want to live, and suggest strategies to make your offer attractive.
Paul, what about finding ways to appeal to sellers?
Yeah, so to keep the price within your reach, consider ways to sweeten your offer. This could include agreeing to a faster closing period or offering to pay closing costs, or if you are available, making a cash purchase. No mortgage process required. Even writing a letter to the sellers detailing why you want the home could make your offer stand out. Remember, as you prepare to purchase a home, consult with your financial advisor as well. He or she can help you plan the financial side of your home buying strategy so you can make a reasonable offer with confidence that doing so is aligned with your other financial goals.
Boy, that's a good topic. And, you know, I noticed there are a lot of homes up for sale, and these are excellent tips for people to, both on the buyer side and the seller side, to take into consideration. Because if you're selling, you're probably buying.
Yep, and depending on inventories, it could be a buyer's market at one point, and then soon it could be a seller's market. So the tips we've kind of outlined here today are really just general tips, regardless of what type of environment we're in.
Exactly. Paul, you want to close with your idea?
Yep, as Ron had already mentioned, my name is Paul Munichel. I am a financial advisor with Ameriprise, and should you have questions or concerns on this topic or any other, feel free to give me a call directly at 708-226-3412.
Thank you again, Paul, for this topic, and for people that really are not sure of what they maybe would like to have an answer on. Talk to Paul, give him a call, and maybe he can help straighten out your thought process on this. This is going to have a direct impact on your revenue of your property, so you want to make sure you know what you're doing, along with talking to your financial advisor. For Paul Munichel with the Ameriprise Financial, myself, Ron Jankowski with Channel 4 and Palos Heights, we wish you good investment day.